Hello everybody, here we are doing our Cancer 2023 reading, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year thus far. Not only am I pulling out my painting that I did for this year for all signs, which you can also watch that video, but I'm also going to be pulling out some tarot and angel cards for you. And oddly enough, the first card here that pops up is King of Cups, commitment, which represents you guys. You guys are typically really strong in terms of the masculine, which means it's really important that if you are feeling fatigued at all this year, that's really time to take like a chill pill. Feels like if you feel like you have some obligations that you're not really interested in, it's time to really slow down. Pay attention to how you're occupying your time. I'm also getting that if you're intuitive at all, now's a great time to work on your frequency. This might be mean. I just said bean, so it might be eating more foods that are helpful for you based on your energy, okay? Also, something I've been working on, and this is my moon sign. Please make sure you're watching your sun, moon, and rising as well. Page of Swords, gossip. Okay, this is a youthful energy, someone who is feeling really strong. This feels more like around March. You might be finding that you're starting to surrender a bit more to where the energy is. If you're feeling like there are topics that you don't really want to talk about anymore, it feels like you're like, I'll just kind of like let go of some of these things that people are talking about. It's not really my problem. I'm also seeing someone who is going back to their roots, their ancestors as well. So it's a great year for ancestral healing. That is also something that I offer. If you're interested when you book in your reading, that's something that you can just say that you'd like to focus on. You can go on to robinshealing.com as well, and of course subscribe to this channel. That's very helpful for me. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok. Angel of Destiny, this is someone who is feeling really strong as they're transitioning, which is kind of what the wheel is telling us. You're going through massive changes this year. This feels more like February to me. It's someone who is just starting to embody who they truly are instead of trying to be someone that they think that they should be. They're starting to learn that it's okay to just be myself, which I think is beautiful. I'm also getting that there might be some people who are guiding you in a positive direction, so maybe allow them to. Also, it feels like there's this need to watch more funny shows, comedy, things that remind you of childhood. Focusing on your blessings as well. That will also be really great when it comes to money, as well as just how you're feeling emotionally. Let's go into October, November as well. Might jump around here. The Empress is saying that when it comes to politics, there's someone who might be just really pushing your buttons. Pay close attention to that. Notice the signs around you while you're feeling triggered. I'm getting that there might be someone who's trying to either expose you or trying to expose themselves in ways that are trying to like make you look bad and trying to make them look better. So what that's telling me is if there is someone around you who's a little skittish, pay close attention to that, because I feel like when they start to notice that you're picking up on their actions and their behaviors because of your intuitive abilities, because of your Cancer energy, they're going to run really far away very quickly once they notice that you start to feel into that. So they're also seem like they're intimidated by you, or there's something that is just triggering them, okay? So regardless, these are people who we want to be mindful and aware of, but also these are people that need healing as well. So you might find there's a little bit of push and pull in some of your relationships, October, November, but it still feels like there's a calmness about you, and continue to maintain that positive energy, because that's actually what's pushing that person away, because they know that you know certain things. And so it's going to be really important that you have people that you trust that can help you, and people that you can confide in. So I'm getting there might be a husband, a best friend, or someone who is just really happy that you're starting to talk to them, confide in them. I'm seeing you resting your head on their shoulder, vice versa. Really close, compassionate friend, very deep understanding and connection there, which is fabulous. So let's see what our painting has to say. I highly recommend go in, watch some of the other videos that I have underneath my playlist. Just explore that. I think you'll find some of these things helpful. If you want to hop into my membership, robinteeling.com, underneath memberships, you can see some of the things that I have. I don't go into depth in terms of what the memberships really are about. I'll probably do a video deeper in so you can kind of see and I can discuss them, but for now I give you a pretty good like basic understanding, and it's so worth the money. So if you feel called to that, definitely check in with it. All right, I'm seeing somebody's hair kind of like messy, and this feels related to some childhood stuff as well. So this feels like May to August. Pay attention to some childhood friends. Pay close attention to who is bringing back some old pain, old wounds. This could be a sibling, but it feels like that for some reason there's a police officer coming up in relation to this. So pay attention to who is supporting you, who is applauding you, and then those who are just kind of like irritating you, that sort of thing. So this seems like a big theme for you guys at this time. This feels like a fish, also some form of pregnancy. So there is a possibility of pregnancy for some people, of course. This can also mean fertility. So it could be someone who's helping you start something new. This could be new business ideas. It feels like there's like some hesitancy of speaking your truth, speaking your honesty. So it could be that you're suppressing some emotions around like how you're feeling because you have fear around certain people. And I'm getting to always be open and honest that the energy will support you if you choose to be honest. So that's just my recommendation for someone in particular. This again is kind of bringing up some joy, fun, laughter, as we were saying, to focus on the comedy and things like that. I also see some people going into some adventures this year as well. That feels like more in the fall, but it feels like for everybody that it could vary, but there's like summer and fall feels significant. Getting someone who's really tired as well, somebody who might be crossing over as well this year. So pay attention to how you're holding your energy, how you're taking care of yourself as well. I'm not saying it's you, but sometimes there are it just feels like there might be someone whose life is gone. Okay, that's been coming up in this painting. So there might be some sickness, so just pay attention to it. Sometimes these things are sudden as well, so just notice the signs. I'm also sensing, again, there's a lot of calmness to maintain your calmness. It looks like there's multiple like wounds coming up for multiple people. So again, if you're losing someone in the family, it feels like it could be really affecting more than you, of course. So again, sometimes these are like distant relatives, but it's the impact that it has on everyone. I'm also getting that if you have any scars as well, this is actually a really good year for healing, not just like wounds and patterns of behaviors. Highly recommending my grief ceremony that I have underneath my rituals and practices. But I'm feeling like vitamin E oil is really great. I'm starting to really get into my products as well, so you can check out my shop that I'm starting. I'll be adding more things in there, but vitamin E oil is really great for scars, and it feels like we want to take really great care of our skin right now. And yes, hydration is great, but in particular I'm getting like oils, and it just feels like we need fish oil as well, so pay attention to that. Water, yeah, sure, water is great, but I'm getting like sea salt and lemon and all of the things in relation to minerals and oils will be significant for you guys this year. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'd love to hear if you liked it or not. You can always go back into my other readings as well. I have monthly, weekly, and of course my yearly, and you'll see some things about new moons and full moons, but for now, I seem to be doing more focus in my membership group and working specifically with my paying clients. All right, bye for now.